Hi, it's Ashley from Sweet Dreams Bake Shop, and today I'm going to be showing you a no-fail salted caramel sauce. I fell in love with this salted caramel sauce from this recipe book, but I did have to make a few changes. Firstly, we're going to start with the sugar just in a dry pot, no water. We're going to add some lemon juice to it, and you're going to kind of stir around those juices so it's dispersed among the sugar. But don't worry about having to be too perfect with this. This is called the dry caramel method, and I really like using this method for this sauce because it's a lot easier to control without any use of a temperature gauge. I tried making this recipe more than 10 times before I finally decided to switch to a different method. The recipe itself is great for the ingredients, but the method just wasn't working for me. So what I'm doing here is I'm just allowing the sugar to melt down and fully be incorporated and dissolved. Many caramel sauce recipes will say to look at the color of your caramel and then decide to take it off the heat, or use a thermometer and take it off the heat and then add in the heavy cream to stop the process of the cooking. But I just found this always resulted in super hard chunks inside of my caramel sauce. So I just directly add in that heavy whipping cream and the butter that you just saw is an addition to this recipe, and I just put it all directly on the heat. I think the only way to mess up this recipe is if you don't use a pot with fairly high sides. Once all that butter is melted, all you do is you take it off the stove. It's going to be the perfect color already, and you're going to pour it into a cup. Make sure you use a sieve. You see all those yucky little hard parts? Don't want any of that in our caramel sauce. The caramel sauce will feel extremely thin, but that is what you want it to be like. Then you're going to add in a generous amount of salt to your liking, and over time your caramel is going to thicken up. At this stage, it's still a little bit warm to the touch, but you can see it's a little bit thicker and a little bit more viscous. This consistency is perfect if you have like a warm piece of cake, and I've luckily got my pound cake that I made the other day, so I'm just drizzling some of that warm caramel on top. And it is absolutely fabulous. It kind of tastes like a warm apple pie almost. Once you let that caramel thicken up even more, now this is when it's fully cooled, you are able to pipe them into macarons. So I pipe a little icing border, and then I put that salted caramel in the center of each macaron. I hope you enjoy this recipe with the little changes that I've made to it, and I really hope that this method works for you. It has worked for me over 20 times without fail, and I never change what I do. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can be part of the Sweetie fam. Right now I'm uploading daily, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Also, comment down below if you want me to fix your fail.